Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hey, this is a cycling video. If you're not into cycling, then probably just stop now and move on. It's long. It's my 50-minute, 13-kilometer commute to work from North River, Prince Edward Island, through Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, ending in Stratford, Prince Edward Island. I'll also put this video on my bike only channel, which is Chris Bikes, and that link will be in the description. And yeah, that's how I'm going to run things now. Everything is going to get put on this channel, and anything that's bike is going to get put on a bike channel, and anything that's radio control will probably get put on both. If you're just into bikes and that's what you subscribed here for, then link will be in the description for the other channel. And I appreciate your subscription. Thank you for watching, and let's go for a bike ride. Good morning, people. It is Friday, June 15th, and it's bike to work day. And I'm gonna ride through Charlottetown to Stratford from Cornwall. And yeah, it's the first time I've been on my bike since January. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a couple of things that I take along when I bike to work. Yeah, nothing crazy. So here we go. I am riding my Big Ed fat bike. Definitely not a bike that you would commute to work on a regular basis. It is not very efficient, but it is fun. So some of the gear that I take, usually I have a rechargeable back light and flashing, and on the front bars here, this is a rechargeable white light for flashing on the front, and there's a backup one there in case this one is dead. As far as gear that I carry, I always have an extra tube. I have electrical tape that I use to tape my my pant legs so it doesn't get caught in the chainring. Helmet, of course, is mandatory here in Prince Edward Island. A bike pump in case I have problems with my tires. These are tire levers to get the tire off the rim. I don't really use those very often. This is a chain tool and a multi-tool here, and then another multi-tool here. And so that's all the gear that I travel with. Most of the tools will go in this frame bag right here, and then everything else that I carry with me goes into a backpack like that. So inside the backpack I have a pair of shorts for the warmer ride home, and an extra shirt in case it turns out to be a little bit of a workout to get to work. I'm gonna run with this knockoff GoPro kind of on the side here. There's a little bit of tape around this bar here to keep it from, so that this can tighten down on it. That's an SJ Cam 5000. Who really cares? And this is a newer kind of thing. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't even know how long the battery is gonna last, but I figured I'd put it on the left hand side because it's the traffic side, and that might be the most interesting, but who knows. Our commute is going to take us down the new active transportation path along the North River Causeway, and yeah, so let's hit the road. There we go. I'll assume that's recording. All right, I got everything else is going there. Let's head out. Started our timer. Okay, let's head out. Ooh, boy. So I use a few shortcuts when I ride to work. And the first one is through this field. And I also try to avoid going through the roundabouts. It's about 9:30 right now, so the traffic is really light, but crossing these roundabouts on foot is terrifying. seat. Make sure people see you. Because when you're going through those roundabouts, they're kind of not looking for you. And even though those overhead lights are flashing, doesn't mean much. I could go up all the way up this hill, travel up to the Charlottetown Mall, and take the Confederation Trail. But what I'm going to do is the city of Charlottetown recently cut paths over to Lewis Point. So we're going to go that way. So it's a right-hand turn just after the tree line coming from Cornwall. It's nice to be in the fat bike for this. Nice and smooth. Although I do have a lot of pressure in my tires, probably about 30 pounds, which is a lot for these wide tires. It's great to have this cut out because before it wasn't cut, and so I'd have to ride through a lot of tall weeds. And so this is the original trail here. It was always here, as long as I can remember. You just couldn't ride from the active transportation path onto here. And so when you're riding through here, you might come across foxes, bald eagles, that sort of thing. And the nice thing about this path is that it joins up with the woodland trails, and that's awesome. It's great to get a chance to ride through the woods. Into the gravel trail here. This is great. Love to start my day off like this. Yeah, I'm gonna stop for a photo here. So you can go straight and around Beachgrove home, or you can ride up here. I'm gonna stop and grab a photo for Twitter and Instagram. Bike to work day. Yeah. Here we go. This won't be the last bit of woodland trail we get either. We'll get to ride through it at Victoria Park too, which is awesome. Try and charge that battery up to get home. All right, here we go again. Bike lane here, but that's okay. Not a lot of traffic here. All right, now we get a shoulder. Alright, next wicked little drive. So nice. Pop out of the woods here and we'll cut through to the other side. To ride down to Water Street so I can avoid the merge lane into Stratford. Duck in here. Michael Holmes Trail. This just keeps us off the road and we can avoid the traffic signals at the corner, which is lovely. Here, you didn't even run, look at that. Cool. commuting to work by bike is not a scary thing. Now, there's a couple of notes. I wasn't in a rush to get to work, and the traffic was super light at the time. At 8 o'clock, the traffic is a lot heavier, and you have to deal with a lot more distractions. And the tools that I suggested that you take along with you, you don't need the tools. A bike pump and a tube and the knowledge and how to change a tire if you happen to have a flat definitely goes a long way. Wouldn't suggest a patch kit. Just bring a tube. They're like $10 or $15. Suggestions to improve my commute, which may be other people's commutes too. I don't want it to sound like I'm selfish. For everybody's safety, the roundabout crosswalks should be improved somehow. I don't know the answer to that, but I know more often than not when I come up to those crosswalks, the second lane sometimes doesn't stop. A lot of people are looking in a different direction as they enter them, and they're not expecting any of the traffic in the roundabout to be stopped. So it's a little sketchy. I would love to see a gravel upgrade to the path that connects the North River Active Transportation Path to the Beachgrove wooded trails. That would be an awesome upgrade. Just keeps them dry, and you don't have to deal with dew in the morning. That would be a great upgrade. And that really only serves people coming in from Cornwall. It would be great if the bike path was continuous from the start at Capitol Drive all the way to the end at Brighton. I realize there's significant infrastructure upgrades that would have to take place. Maybe, baby steps. On Water Street, it would be great if the debris from the heavy trucking was cleaned up frequently. And I think as a byproduct of that heavy trucking, the shoulder markings get worn off really quickly. And so I think those should be upgraded or refreshed as soon as it's needed. And on the Hillsborough Bridge, there is an active transportation solution coming in the next 3 to 5 years. But I think that there's probably an opportunity to widen the approach and departure for the Hillsborough Bridge just by removing the debris that builds up on the guardrail. And it just seems to encroach on the paved shoulder, and I think allowing cyclists and pedestrians to walk closer to the guardrail would be a great step forward. Any comments, questions? Leave them down in the comments section below. Any links that are helpful, I'll leave those in the description. And I also have a video on the commute home, which is a whole lot less interesting because I spend most of it on the Confederation Trail from Grafton Street to Spencer Drive. That link will be here or something when that video is finished, but I've had enough of editing today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video useful.